All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. It's DMC2 time. Which is... Hold on. I have my... There. My mic monitoring turned itself back on, so I was hearing myself in my own ears. It's awkward. I don't like it. Anyway. Hello. I think I'm ready. Mentally. Maybe. I hope so. Oh, hold on. I also wanted to add a question of the day. Officially. Hold on. Give me a second on this. I'm typing. My brain power is going to this. Late, by the way? My ass. It's a simple one. It's a simple one. Oh. Okay, there we go. Is this gonna be... Ew! Why is it in white? I don't know what they... Dude, the blue, like, highlighted messages and polls, those looked good, right? It's not just me. Those looked good, didn't they? Why are they white now? I think they look worse. Like, it's just, it looks worse. Just visually. It's not as appealing as the kind of cool blue that they had. I feel like it's harder to read. Is it just me? Or is it harder to read? It's disgusting since I use dark mode. Yeah, like I'm in dark mode. So having it be like this bright white message pinned at the top is awful. It's just, it looks so bad. I don't get it. I don't get it. So I upgraded Merciless. Certainly eye-catching. Maybe? Do you think that was the intention? They were like, you know what? The highlighted messages don't jump out enough. Upgrade the shotgun. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to be upgrading swords to like level 3. I don't think, at least. So just getting the last gun upgraded. If I'm using a gun, I want it to hit hard. This mission, I think I'm prepared. Oh, baby. Double launch to start us off. We're looking good. I need the orbs, though. Orbs are actually kind of tight on this mission. I don't think we'll have too much of an issue with style. You know, style average. I don't expect to, at least. I may have dropped, but I think it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, it's totally gonna be fine. Good start. Head style meter. I got 2 S ranks. Take my word for it. Ew! Why is the... Okay, I'm gonna... The frame rate is... I need to restart my OBS. DMC2, please. Please don't crash. Don't start us off on a crash. I beg you. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna fix it. There we go. That took a second. That still looks bad. Hold on. Bad. Very bad. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Smooth. Are we smooth? I don't think so. Hold on, check this out. There it is. Still stuttery. God damn you. Hold on. Hold the line. Okay. I see that we're back. Real test. We do this again. We're good. We're good. No. The game crashed. Who would have thought Devil May Cry 2 of all games would crash on an alt tab? Never before seen. How do you start a completely new campaign in Armored Core 1? You just have to start a new save file. There's no, like, proper New Game Plus. Your mouth seems a little desynced now. I think you seem a little desynced now, personally. Hold on, let's use menu sounds, right? Listen close. Tell me. Desynced as fuck? You're kidding. God damn it. It's good, to be honest. Hold on. Now, I just have to look at it. I have been led astray by chat on audio sync many a time, so I'm going to look for myself. It's perfect. Refresh your stream or something. It's perfect. Game crash. The game crashed. Fuck. Ugh, Devil May Cry 2. Why did the poll just like on its own just like popped big for me again? I was excited. Does it do that now if you like don't vote on it? Does it like does it bother you by like exploding occasionally and expanding on its own if you don't vote? That might be why. It might be because I'm not voting. Same here. What the fuck? I was like, did anyone else see that? Just all of a sudden it got big. Oh, I voted on it? There's this horrible noise that plays whenever your mouth moves. I think we'll just have to deal with it. Sometimes, but I voted. Did they just make it so that it does that now? I wonder if it's just a bug. If it's doing it if you voted, it can't be intentional. I would think it's intentional if it was like only for people who didn't vote. I played a little Akuma this morning, by the way. Not as much as I would like. Dude, the Akuma update is so good. Like, not even just the character himself, but like the entire, like everything that they like added to the game, like everything that they expanded and stuff is great. They added like a Tekken style jukebox where you've got the soundtracks from almost every Street Fighter game. I think it's every Street Fighter game except for like Street Fighter 1, which is fine because, okay, we just restarted and this is funny. Here, let me show you why it's fine that they don't have Street Fighter 1 music. Because they literally have every game but Street Fighter 1, I think. But like, this is Street Fighter 1 music. I will spare you and have that be all that we play of it. Did the game crash? Of course. Worth it. Totally worth it. You can only play free mission. You just have to start a new save. There's no proper new game plus. You just have to start a new game. Here we go. At least it's not trumpet. I think that is probably like, and I make the joke about Resident Evil Director's Cut basement theme all the time. I think that that's worse than Resident Evil DualShock. I always say Director's Cut. I think it's only the DualShock edition that has that redone soundtrack, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that track, I think the Sagat theme is worse. The original Sagat theme is really bad. But when I got in, now it's not as good as the Tekken jukebox because they have made it so that you have to buy all of the individual soundtracks either with like in-game currency or, of course, you know, real money. So I think I bought like the Street Fighter 2 and the Street Fighter 2 Turbo soundtracks, which if you don't know your Street Fighter lore, Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 2 Turbo are actually two entirely different games because old Street Fighter was wacky, where Street Fighter had like an Armored Core sort of thing where they had like generations of Street Fighter. So like all the Street Fighter 2 games, I think there's like 3 of them. They're all totally different games, but they're all like using the same base of Street Fighter 2 sort of thing. So I think I bought like the first couple of like classic soundtracks, and you know, I assigned them so that like, as much as I love the new Akuma theme that they made, and it is a really good theme, by the way. Like I now have his theme from Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which I think is better. And like I of course I made it so that if I'm fighting Guile, Street Fighter 2 Guile theme will play, because that was a necessity. That was like the first thing I did actually, was I went in and set Street Fighter 2 Guile theme for whenever I fight him. So that's a good, like, I love that that's there. And there's other stuff too. Like they did a lot with the update. The jukebox is the big thing for me, because everyone knows how much I love my Tekken jukebox. Like every other Tekken stream, I would have a slightly different mix because I was always going in and like changing things around. So now I'm gonna be able to do that with Street Fighter as well, where I'm just, you know, always mixing and matching. Only downside is that I do have to kind of grind out like the in-game currency by just playing to get all the soundtracks. Because some soundtracks have like a single banger that I really want, but the rest of the sound, like Street Fighter 5, I want for like Rashid's theme in Street Fighter 5 is awesome. And Jury's is good in 5 as well. But other than that, I don't really want much Street Fighter 5 music. So like, you know, there's some that are low priority, and the fact that I have to grind the game to get everything kind of sucks, but I can live with it. Not like I wasn't going to be grinding out my, you know, Ryu and Akuma matches anyway. Just gives me something more to play for. What? What just hit me? Was that the GOAT, or was that one of these guys? Oh, I think it was one of the saw blades that this dude throws. Oh my god, this mission. Whew, whew. We're on this game again. Yep. The Crazy Bus theme. I know Crazy Bus. Did anyone see Jeffrey Day? Mick Gordon dared Jeffrey Day to do a Doom style cover of the Crazy Bus theme, and he did it. Has anyone heard that? Like the Argent Metal Crazy Bus theme? Because if you haven't, you probably should go and hear it. Haven't heard it though. It's wild. He only did like a little snippet of it. He didn't like do a full song. He did like the little 40-second loop and that was it. But he did it. That's the important part, right? At the very least, when things are going well in DMC2, the game feels fine once you're as used to it as I am, at least. 'Cause that's not normally the case. Now that I'm remembering, normally the game always feels a little off. But once you've done as many loops and gotten as used to it as I have, it feels fine when things are going well. This Goatman encounter, or sorry, Goatling, I'll run it, is the worst. I forget that I'm supposed to use the shotgun for him, or at least in theory I'm supposed to use the shotgun for him. I vaguely remember trying it once and it didn't work too well, but I could try it again. It's you know, the chance of anything being more consistent than this, I'll take it, because there's no way that Goatlings are just gonna be like the impossible enemy for the rest of the time I spend with DMC2. I refuse to accept that reality. There has to be a counter somewhere. Am I giving DMC too much credit? Maybe. But there has to be counterplay somewhere, right? There must be a way. The range on the sword is good. The goat must be the goat. That's a special big goat. The only one except for secret missions. Really? I don't think that's right. I thought this was like the most basic goat. I thought Goatling was just the super basic one. I thought that was like the low level goat man. Am I wrong? Uh-oh. Fuck. I got a little panicky after that wall run. No. He doesn't stun, dude. Okay, yeah, he actually just doesn't. It has the same name. Could we get a fact check on that? Can someone go to like, I don't even know how we would fact check this. Like DMC Wiki. Where was all this for Hellblade 2? Okay, do you guys know what's going on with Hellblade 2? Is anyone like in the know about Hellblade 2 right now? Anyone? Anyone been keeping up with Hellblade 2 as of it coming out yesterday? Saw the reviews? Yeah. So Ninja Theory, and I have my tinfoil hat on a bit, right? But really hear me out. Because I am like 90% sure that Ninja Theory is fucked. I think they're getting shuttered. Like within the next year. So Hellblade 2 cost a ton in production after Microsoft bought them out. They gave them a huge budget, and they gave them, what, 6 years? I think they spent 6 years on the game. Game came out yesterday. There's not really much marketing push behind it. And right before the game came out, like a couple hours beforehand, they, they put out like a statement, just like a big multi-paragraph statement, thanking their community for like all the support over the years and such. And it was already like, you know, with the recent Microsoft stuff, everyone was kind of joking a little bit and being like, this reads like an obituary. Like this is, they know their studio is dead, right? And game comes out, reviews start coming out, and pretty much the game is about 5 hours long, and it's not really much different from the original game. I've heard the combat is like marginally better, but not a lot better. I haven't played, so this is just, I'm going off of what reviews and stuff are saying, what people are saying in general. Combat's a little better, but not by a lot. Apparently the game looks really pretty. Like, no one's really arguing about that. The budget clearly went towards the visuals. Apparently the game has a lot more stretches of just, like, walking and... What in the unholy fuck was that? You guys need to understand something for me. Okay? Jump scare. What was that? That was the game. Something that was the game. You heard like the pause menu sound was distorted too as I paused in reaction to that. Did the audio just bug? Yeah, so here's the thing, you guys. For stream, all of the audio that goes to my computer is turned down for you by about 10 decibels, which if you know audio is a pretty decent amount for it to be turned down. It's that my voice is clear, right? What you guys just heard, I heard it, but so much louder. My ears, that hurt. That hurt. 10 decibels is a huge amount. It was so much louder for you guys. Or sorry, for me than it was for you guys. Anyway, let's continue. And it's normal again. What? It's just normal again. What the fuck? Yep. Devil May Cry 2. What? What? So yeah, Hellblade is apparently like not bad, but it's apparently like it's pretty much just the same game that the first one was, is what I've heard. And so everyone right now is like, everyone was rooting for Hellblade 2 because the first game didn't sell all that well, despite the really positive reviews and the awards and all that. Like, sales weren't great. So in light of the recent Microsoft studio shutdowns, people have really been rooting for this game before launch. But now the game has come out, and a lot of people, including myself, are like, oh no, Ninja Theory is not making it out on this one. Like, they're actually screwed. The reviews aren't bad, but they aren't great. The sales aren't great. It's looking really bad for Ninja Theory. Oh my god. This fucking goat. Yes, I've seen the Shadow of the Erdtree trailer. This is the new Project Wingman. Half the game, you just press up on the left thumbstick. Yeah, that's what people are saying. Like, the game is about as long as the first one, but there's apparently way more stretches of just, like, walking and nothing but walking. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. Oh, now we're fine. Jesus. Oh, fuck! Now we're not. Hello? Monkey? It's a 10 out of 10 experience, but like a 6 out of 10 game. Yeah, that's pretty much what is going around right now. Is that it's more of like something to experience than like a game to play, you know? Because, I mean, that is kind of how the first one was too. Because, you know, the reality of it is having simulated psychosis kind of sucks. And that's kind of the point. Like, they weren't trying to glamorize it by any means. It was kind of meant to be that way. But, like, it's not a pleasant thing. And that obviously is still present in the new game. Like, it was always sort of more an experience than a game. But now with the new one, like, you know, with 6 years of dev and like the kind of budget that they had behind it, a lot of people were really hoping that it was going to be a lot more than what it turned out to be. And like I said, like in light of how quick Microsoft has been to like shut down studios and hand out layoffs and stuff this last year, it really does not bode well for Ninja Theory, which sucks because Ninja Theory is a studio that's been around for a super long time and made a lot of really good games. Hell, they made a Devil May Cry game that everyone loved. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Every single person loved it. But like they made Hellblade 1 and 2. They did a DMC game. Man, what all did they do? They did Dead or Alive. Like, they've been around. And just... yeah, I don't think Ninja Theory is going to be around much longer. I really wish that instead of... like, I don't know where the games industry got this whole culture of just shutting down studios. Oh, Team Ninja, not Ninja Theory. Thank you. You're right. Uh-oh. Ninja Gaiden. Another one from them, yes. Yeah, they've been around for a long time. I wish that instead of shutting down studios, publishers would maybe just release studios from their... was that also Team Ninja? You're shitting me. That was also Team Ninja? Okay. Well, you're dumped, or whatever the funny guy says. I have the bigger dick. What else in that game? I'm trying to think. The world will be your bitch. This room and... Okay, so it is a unique form of the Goat Man. You're right. I thought it was just like the low-level basic one. Uh-oh. The worst part is that this mission is so short that it kind of demands perfection. There's not much wiggle room on mission 3. Between, like, you know, I just need to get as many orbs as I can right off the bat, so I need to just hold S rank this whole time. Because orbs are super tight on this mission. The Goat Man encounter, where he just does not get hit stunned at all, and I have to try to get some extra orbs from the skeletons around him before I kill him, and that's not easy to do on hard mode, as I have recently learned. At least this is a special Goat Man. I was like, are they just not gonna get any hit stun from now on? Because this is gonna suck ass. I haven't tried the rocket launcher on him. I doubt it will work, and it's a really slow weapon, so it's risky. But again, like, I'll take any form of consistency over the absolute crapshoot that we've had so far. It's worth a shot, right? We have to at least test it. The new bundle has a few Turok game. Wait, is this a humble bundle? Are they doing another boom shoot bundle? That's a no. Rocket launcher doesn't work either. Nothing stuns him. Nothing. There's not a weapon in this game that stuns the goat. Welcome to Devil May Cry 2. You thought John Romero was gonna make him your bitch? Or make you... Forget about it. I give up. What DMC2 does to a motherfucker. Are they actually doing another, like, boom shoot humble bundle already? Because that was only like a month and a half ago ish, maybe 2 months ago. I don't know. There's not really a difference between wireless and wired nowadays. I mean, there's like a few milliseconds of delay, but at this point, the difference is pretty negligible. If you're doing like competitive gaming, like, you know, if you're trying to like hit the highest rank on Valorant or something, you're gonna want wired. Other than that, wireless is perfectly fine. There's near no difference nowadays. The latency on wired mice has come down a lot in the last like 10 years. Uh-oh. 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 Ooh. Ow, ow, ow. Ah, I got stuck wall running. I genuinely, the greatest quality of life feature this game could possibly have, and it's, you know, it's not going to, but I'm telling you, the single best quality of life feature this game could have would be the ability to just disable the wall run. There is never a time where I want to use the wall run in this game. The only thing that I ever do with wall run is I do it accidentally while trying to dodge an attack. And then I either get hit while wall running because the iframes are less than a normal dodge roll, or I get away, but then I lose my combo because I'm so high up in the air and I can't do anything to prolong it. Legit, like... Oh, that must be what the sound earlier was. Chat, that's what it was. It was like the little crazy Bert sound of like them clipping through the wall as they die, but it just played at like insane volume. That was the sound from earlier. I just don't know why it was so loud earlier. Oh my God, I'm gonna play it. Oh, you get hit stunned by them? That's cool. I'm glad. Yeah, I guess I'm just not good enough. Skill issue, apparently. When sound clips are played together, it adds to the volume. It shouldn't. It's a Night Dive FPS remasters bundle. Yeah, Doom 64 and Turok. What else is in there? You know, I would just pause and go look, but DMC2 likes to crash. If you haven't noticed. Like adding two waves together? Yeah, but you're... At least if the sound is implemented the right way, the volume should always be clamped by like the master volume or like the sound effect volume. Or, I mean, both, but you know what I mean. It shouldn't progressively get louder the more sounds that are playing. This is DMC2. You're not wrong. Oops. Okay. Maintained the rank. That's what's important. Uh-oh. Fuck. No! Ah, I tried. I just got hit like 3 times. I'll just finish it. We're close. Let's just see what this is. For science, chat. For science. Oh, what the fuck? Did you see the combo? Why did it jump so high? Rise of the Triad, Power Slave. Oh, hold on. Okay, there's a decent amount that I don't have. Like, that I've been meaning to pick up at some point because it's Night Dive. So, like, you know, you can't go wrong. I've never played Power Slave. And Night Dive brought out their remaster a bit ago. Okay, so if I had done that... Okay, so that's a good run if I just don't get hit like 3 times in sequence by the boss. Like, the orbs would have been higher if I didn't get hit because I would have killed the boss with like S rank, right? And I guess we should have done it a little faster, but aside from that, that was actually a good run. Sin Gold. You've never heard of Blood? Oh my god. Buy it. Play Blood. Buy it just for Blood. Play Blood. Blood. 1, 2, and 3? Jesus. Is System Shock Enhanced on there? Not old enough. Blood is my second favorite boomer shooter, like very close in regard for me to Quake. Second best boomer shooter ever, in my opinion. Fuck. Oh. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Maybe more than... Whoa. Whoa. 5 gets a bad rap, but like, it's fun. It's just kind of got like a stupid fun quality to it, you know? Oh, Verdict Day. Gen 5 gets a bad rap. I don't know why I read that as Armored Core 5. I don't know how I read that as Armored Core 5. Ooh! Stay back, demon! But I'm glad. Wah! Blood 2 does exist. Blood 2 is something. We don't talk about Blood 2. Maybe I should try to kill the Goat Man faster. Now that I'm thinking about it, I could get my orbs just from S-ranking the boss, right? Like killing it with S-rank, probably. Maybe I should just worry about safety during the Goat encounter more than anything. I somehow got an S for style on the last run, which makes no sense, but I did. We might get an expansion for 6. I hope we do. I'm not confident that we will, but I hope that we do. Because like as well as AC6 sold and like, you know, everyone is very quick to bring it up, and it's like, yeah, it did sell well, of course. There's also just the thing of like from FromSoft's perspective, that was really loud. I don't think that they have the sound clamped properly. Now that we have brought this up, I don't think that they do. Sorry. From FromSoft's perspective, like, yeah, AC6 did sell like 2.5 million in its first month. Elden Ring sold like, what, 10-ish? I don't remember the exact number. Someone help me out. So looking at it from their perspective, it's like, we could do an Armored Core expansion. Or we could just do more Souls. And obviously, like, more than FromSoft, it's going to come down to whether Bamco is willing to give them the budget for it or not. Whether to fund it or willing to fund it or not. What? Oh, yeah, great. I forget that Dante can even do that in this game. Why does this boss have so much health? Oops. Oops. Oh, yeah. FromSoft is leaving Bamco. I completely forgot. Actually, at the end of this month, that's going through. At the end of May, they'll be officially separated. I completely forgot until you brought that up. I don't know if they're getting hired by someone else. Or, sorry, bought out by someone else. Or if they're just going independent. Which they likely do have the sort of funds to do so. At this point. Oh, shit. Man. Hold on. We're this far in. Let's let it ride. Let's see what it is. Never mind. I don't. From Tencent? It's possible. Some people do think they're going with Tencent. I don't necessarily think that they will be. They could be. Like, I am aware of the big Tencent investment from, what was that, like 2022-ish? I think 22. I don't know, to be honest. They said they want to self-publish. Okay. Because, yeah, like, they will still have outside investors. Every company does. But it was more a question of, like, are they going to get brought under someone else's umbrella or not? Oh, I hate this game so much sometimes. Every once in a while, there's just such a stupid hit for no reason, and the silent rage that boils up within every time. Whoops. Sometimes. I mean, it's not that bad all the time. It's not like it's constantly a shit show. Am I coping? Is this cope? Could be. Yeah, there's a sound issue. God damn it. Elden Ring Mobile is probably going to be a shit pile. In my professional, very well-worded opinion. We know it's going to be gacha, so I have no interest in it. Wah! New strategy. Check this out, right? Check this out. Ready? New strat. I'm brainstorming here. We skip the first fight. This all comes down to one big question that I would like to test. A theory, if you will. Motherfuck. Due to it having disappeared? I don't think so. I mean, like, it makes sense on, like, I'm trying to find the right wording. It makes sense, like, at face value, I guess is the best way to put it. But AC6 still sold more than any other Armored Core game lifetime in its first 30 days. So I don't think that it's like, oh, well, the brand disappeared, so like the old fans weren't here as strongly as they could have been. Because reality of it is, the old fans couldn't have produced the sales that AC6 got in its first month on their own. Genuinely, AC6's success, as much as some like really big Armored Core old heads don't like it, is attributed to the Souls games and the fandom that FromSoft built up through those. Because, I mean, if you were around in like any of the internet discussion of Armored Core 6, you know, it shocks no one that like a huge amount of Armored Core 6's players were Souls guys just giving it a shot because they trusted FromSoft so much. Like, just purely because they know that FromSoft makes good shit, so they gave it a shot. But, you know, now it's going to have to start having like a word of mouth spread from that. The trust the community has put in FromSoft is no joke. Yeah, like the amount of Souls guys who are so used to like this slow third-person melee action game, who then, you know, the studio was like, hey, we're doing this big crazy mech thing again. We haven't done it in like 10 years, but we're just, fuck it, we're doing it. And they were just like, all right, sure, why not? They just went with it. It's crazy. Like, other game studios don't have audiences like that. Ow, 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 ow. To like do one established thing for more than a decade, like pretty much as your only thing, and to build a big audience off of that, and then randomly be like, hey, we're just gonna do this crazy thing again. And there's like, all right, sure. Dark Souls 3 is not slow. It is slow. Because, like, action games... Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring are fast compared to other Souls games. But compare them to the rest of, like, the third-person action genre, you're comparing them to, like, Devil May Cry and Metal Gear Rising. Vanquish. I guess Vanquish is more of a shooter. Vanquish is a weird one. Take Vanquish out. Vanquish is too weird. Good game, though. You should, if you don't know Vanquish, you should. Good game. Just a weird one. God of War, yeah. Like, Dark Souls 3 is still a very slow third-person action game. It's just fast compared to the rest of the Souls library. Bayonetta, I try to not think about Bayonetta too much. I like how I've progressively taken this meme to like, yeah, I think Bayonetta's okay, to I don't like Bayonetta. I don't know why this has happened. Bayonetta's okay. I don't dislike Bayonetta. I just don't like it. So the theory I'm trying to test, by the way, is if I can skip the early combat segment and get my orbs just from killing this guy with a high enough combo. God damn it. That grab doesn't hurt me, like, on its own, but it will break my combo, which sucks ass. That timing. Bayonetta, cause she makes me nut. Most sane Chole chatter, by the way. I'm nervous about that strategy. I didn't even properly test it. But as I was doing it, I started to think about stylish average is going to be a bitch, probably, if we do it that way. So, new strategy, before I've even properly tested the last one, but one that, in my head, sounds more consistent. Let's do the early encounter, get the orbs and the stylish average here, and then using the DT that I build up here, try to just, like, kill the goat man as fast as possible. Just get rid of him. Don't save the DT for the boss. I can build up DT in that boss fight. It's fine. The boss is way easier without DT than the fucking goat man. Which is crazy to say, but it's true. Kind of a sexy parody for me. It's just, it's fine. Like, Bayonetta is like if DMC never had DMC3, right? Like, if the Devil May Cry games never got DMC3, they would have become like Bayonetta. That's not a terrible thing. Holy shit. Okay, so here's the thing. Aerial Heart fucking sucks. I don't know why it's equipped. I'm upset that it was equipped. Let me just... Level 2 swords are the way. We're doing level 2 swords for hard mode because the health offset works out this way. That's right. Saving is in the other pause menu. Because there's 2 of them. Gotta attend a physics lecture. I was gonna say have fun. I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe physics is fun for some people. Physicist is a job that people have. I didn't like physics. I really didn't. Seeing Dante twirl around in skinny jeans is a sight. I love the Diesel costume. The jacket, the scarf, the skinny jeans. Dante is the only man who could pull this outfit off in an action game. Genuinely. There's no one other than Dante who could pull this off. Actually, maybe Dante could. Let's keep it a buck. Still has tech? It has some. Bayonetta has tech. It's just, you know, it's not... When I think of Devil May Cry and like why I like Devil May Cry, like what I like about it sort of thing, I don't think of DMC1. I think of like 3, 4, and 5. Those are like the 3 games that I do legitimately think of when I think Devil May Cry. Because, you know, that's the good shit. DMC1 is fine, but if the series didn't evolve from DMC1 the way that it did, I wouldn't enjoy the games as much as I do. Oh my god, I still have Aerial Heart. Oh my god. Take it off. I forgot. That was the whole point of me going into the inventory. Bro, it's hard to stun him while using DT. I am so pissed that I killed the goat and then got hit by him. The lecture is just on a parallel plate capacitor. Ah, yes, I understand. I know exactly what that is and how that functions. Trust me. Fuck. I'll hold on the sword. Why is DMC2 like this? I'm having one of these moments of reflection. You know, while things are relatively chill for a second. Just... Chat, what are we doing here? I ask again, why did you guys want to do DMC2 again? This wasn't my decision. Everyone's always like, Cole, why do you torture yourself like this? I didn't make this call. All right? This wasn't me. I was offering a DMC3 Virgil run, a DMC4 Nero Dante run. Chat wanted a DMC2 run. And here we are. I didn't vote, to be honest. You should have. Do you see what happens when you don't vote? When you don't exercise your right to democracy? This is what happens. No, Dante, shoot the big guy. It's possible. It's not super likely that was the run, but this is the first run where I actually feel like it's possible. Hold on. Please, please, please. I beg. I beg. That was it. That was it. We did it. The bitch is dead. Save. Save. There we go. Oh my god, not mission 4. Okay, mission 4 is also a bad one. Instead of Patreon bureaucracy. Patreon bureaucracy might someday become a thing. We'll see how desperate I get. Chole's managed democracy. This is what we get. This is what democracy gets us, chat. It gets us Devil May Cry 2. The system is flawed. Clearly. I didn't think that before, but I'm certainly thinking it now. Is there anything over here? No. No orbs or anything. Or the oh, there is one up here. Oh, man. We've got these little bastards. A whole lot of them. See, on normal difficulty, I didn't mind these guys. But then they got all aggressive out of nowhere. You could do Trish. We have to beat DMD to get Trish. And also, Trish is kind of cheating. None of the game is designed around Trish. Although, in DMC4, none of the game is designed around Dante either, to be fair. So take that as you will. Oh, hard for Trish. DMD is... I thought Trish was DMD. We would have to play the entire campaign on hard mode just to get her and then rerun it. It still probably wouldn't be worth it. I might use my DT. I'm doing it. Thank God. No. Oh, fucker. I don't think the game was designed around anything. Fair enough. I can't necessarily say you're wrong. How did I go up to S? When did that happen? From juggling him? Do you get style points from juggling with guns? I think you do in DMC 1, but I didn't think you did in 2. This level's boss is such a pain in the ass, too. That's gotta be plenty of style and orbs. There's no way it's not. Right? I'm gonna go straight for boss from here. And we'll see if I need more orbs and style, then we can do that. We can do the extra room. but I'm just gonna assume that that was plenty. Jumped from B to S randomly when the sword hit. That's so weird that it keeps doing that. And it's like, that's a new thing, right? It didn't do that when we were playing a bunch on normal. Oh, I barely made it. That was a bad idea. Oh, that's a secret mission up there. I was like, why does my memory tell me to go up there? It's not for orbs. All right. You guys ready for some real DMC2 gameplay? Fuck. Huh? Oh my god, they go back and forth now. They got worse. They buffed the tentacles. Why did they buff the tentacles? The tentacles didn't need a buff, Capcom. Oh, I lost my lock on too. Oh my god. There we go. I got my lock. Here we are. Oops. I think I'm gonna have a style problem on this. And I don't know if it's necessarily indicative of the strategy I used or not. Wasn't this the game where you could spam guns? Oh yeah. Well, it depends. If you're playing the game like a normal human being, absolutely this is the game where you can spam guns and kill everything. When you're doing S ranks, you're required to get style constantly, which you can't generate using guns. You can only generate style using melee. And also, for like time requirements, the melee is still way faster than the guns, damage-wise. So, unfortunately, you can't just use the cheese strats when you're doing S rank. My stylish average was only a B. All right. Run it back using the same strat. This one won't be bad this time. We'll actually, mission 4 will be pretty easy. My style was a B, and my damage was a D. So if I just do that, and I don't get hit as much, then we're good. Legitimately. If I just do exactly that and don't get hit, the wolves, bro, don't even start me. I'm not ready for them. I saw the start of mission 5. Mission 5 is a pain in the ass. I forgot that like so many of Dante's most difficult missions are really early on. Most difficult for rank, that is, not just difficult. The most difficult missions to S rank on his campaign are all really early. And then there's that one nightmare at the end with the double boss fight. That mission is just the worst, but that at least it's all the way at the back end. I've got time. I don't have to think about that for now. I'm just happy to be past mission 3. Mission 3 was just like the worst. And the moth is like mission 10, I want to say. Really not looking forward. It's funny with that fight. It is the Moth boss, but the Moth is not the threat in that fight. When I think of that fight, I'm not thinking of the Moth. I'm thinking of the worms. I'm thinking of the larva that the Moth shits out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stay back, demons. Trying to crowd control here. Push, 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 push. Uh-oh. Why did I go into the middle of all of them? Okay, they're still spawning. Okay, they are still spawning. Thank God. For a second, I thought I was gonna get stuck with like a bee. There we go. At least I can go straight to boss after this. It's a nice short mission, which I am not gonna complain about. Style problem sums up DMC2 perfectly. I mean, the game, aside from like the weird floatiness, the game does look cool. Like, you know, Dante can do like backflips and wall runs and he's twirling all over the place, and his default outfit looks great. His design in this game is honestly one of his best. The combos, on the other hand. Yeah, we don't talk about the combos. This should be pretty easy. At least I think it will be. Hello, where did that go? Come on. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, no. Give me a better lock on. No! Give me the big bitch. No! Yes, yes, we got her. Music is good too, actually. That's one of the saving graces, is the soundtrack is not bad. Yeah, so this is how you defeat Jokat Gulm. Everyone, this is how you do it. This is gameplay. Pro gamer strats right there. That should be S, I think, unless there's like a style problem. That's got to be at least an A stylish average wise, I think. Orbs should be good. Let's see. He also gets a cool motorcycle in this game that just kind of appears and disappears at will. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Another one. That's 2 down already. That's as many as I got in the entire last stream, which does not bode well, because I've still got like an hour and 45 minutes to go. And if I spend the next near 2 hours looping this mission, I might just lose my mind. So let's hope it goes better than last stream. Let's shoot for 3 S ranks in one afternoon, maybe. Can't be that hard, right? It doesn't really matter what I'm buying at this point, whether it's blue orbs or the shotgun upgrade. I barely ever touch the shotgun anyway. So I'm not too concerned. I might want a devil heart or whatever it's called for this, like a small one. I probably do. Oh, you fucker. Yeah, I probably want. Oh, yeah. We're. Get me out of that. You S ranked mission 3? Yes. We got mission 3 done. Mission 3 fucking sucked. Yeah, small devil star. I'm gonna want one. I'll take the hit, because I think this mission's pretty easy aside from the wolves. Let me save here. So that we can load it back and have the devil star. It's not cheating. Large one is too much. We want the small one. Is given special moves, nobody uses it. Dante's like other moves outside of just like his super basic stuff are just awful in this game. It's not a mystery why no one uses them. Okay, maybe we do want the large one. How much of a hit to my rank is the large one? That's really the question here. So I might need it. Oops. Thank God. Maybe I should try to... Yeah, just target this one. I have the most insane claw grip right now. The claw grip deniers are in shambles over what I am doing to my controller. I don't have to hold the button anymore. We're good. I'm still claw gripping the shit out of this. I shouldn't have looked away. I almost got clipped. Ah, bastard. You get so little style off of the basic attacks, it's actually crazy. Use Majin DT? I have before. You can't do it for S ranks, because, I mean, if you're even getting halfway to Majin DT, like if you've even lost half of your health in this game, you're already down to a D rank for damage. It's neat, it's just not actually very useful. Because also, when you're playing DMC2 normally, when are you ever actually getting that low on health? In Devil May Cry 2? No one. Like, actually no one. My grandmother wouldn't get that low on health in this game. Fuck. Let's try the large one. Round trip is actually good. Does Dante have round trip in this game? This is a genuine question. Does Dante have round trip in this game? I should have dodge spammed. I wasn't thinking. Even with a large DT, you can only take out one of them. We'll see how much of a hit it is to the item rank. I can see if it's worth using it or not. I'm gonna have to play out the whole mission to even see. Oops. Because I know that you can use 2 small devil stars and still get an A on items. But the large... Did that just not have any audio? Oh, the DT aerial attack is round trip. It would be good if using aerial heart wasn't a death sentence in this game. At least for, again, for ranks. You like, aerial heart is one of the things in this game that will just kill your S rank run faster than anything else. Fucker! I need to play the mission out. Just so that I can see if I'm allowed to use a large devil heart. I'm assuming I can, but like if it drops to a B off of using 1 large, it's gonna be a no. Like I can't really use it because then I would have to play perfectly in every other regard. Like I would be able to use it, but I would have to never drop a combo, never take a hit. It wouldn't really be worth it. It would be better to use 2 small ones at that point. And still keep the A rank for about the same amount of DT, I think. Is the infested vehicles mission? Yes. Infested tank and chopper. Tank is easy to cheese. Chopper is far from the hardest fight. Certainly. Oh, thank you, camera. We finished the goat mission. We got 3 and 4 done. We're on mission 5 now, which is the greatest mission in the game for these guys. So goated, I gotta let the intro play. Some of the best enemies in any video game. Oh, it keeps you in DT. That's actually nice. Fuck the camera change again. Whoa, there's one up here? I forgot about you. I think I'm fine to take you down, though. I'm just gonna need my sword. Which mission do you think is the worst? Absolutely, it's Dante. It would be 17, right? Or Lucia 7. One of those. On each disc, that's the worst. I know that it's mission 7 for Lucia because that mission is a shit show and a half. I'm not looking forward to needing to do that another 2 times. It's probably Lucia 7, but as far as Dante's disc goes, it's 17. Mission where you banned false, that's not even the worst one. That's mission 10. Or no, that was Lucia. I was on Lucia's disc when I did that. Still not the worst on either disc. No, it's the Dante one right at the end where you have to fight 2 bosses. You have to fight Bulwark and Trismagia. And then the rest of the mission outside of that is still, you know, it's like, what's it? You know, you have the elevator fights that are literally just, oh yeah, you're packed in a tiny room where you can't move with a ton of enemies. Like, this is fun. Why are my rockets not hitting? Well, let's readjust. Did he move to where... Oh, we're getting hits now. He was just a grumpy streamer that day. No, I was grumpy because the mission made me angry. The mission put me in that mood. That was DMC2. I was in a perfectly fine mood before I started playing DMC2. And now I'm not getting hits again. Where is it? I never had this problem before. Where did it go? I've never seen this happen. This is legitimately weird. Oh, yeah, I hadn't slept well either. I did forget about that. No, that was like DMC did put, or sorry, DMC2 did put me in a bad mood that day, but the no sleep didn't help. I normally have the patience of a Zen monk. Everyone knows it. The no sleep thing was just, I was more susceptible to DMC2's bullshit that day because I was tired as fuck. Oh yeah, that's why I don't like to melee fight the second one. Or the third one, for that matter. Yeah, I'm gonna try to kill this thing as fast as I can and get the fuck out. Because they can shoot through yeah, there it is. Oh, I have to finish it to see the Devil Star thing. I would reset there normally. It's weird that it drove up onto the ramp and so my rockets couldn't hit it anymore. I've never had this happen. I've never had this tank drive onto the ramp. Definitely makes you question your sanity. I mean, like I've said, a lot of DMC2 is actually fine for S ranks. Like, not the most enjoyable, but like not awful. But then when a mission is bad, it's really bad. I'm here for it. She brings it up all the time. It's not me. Wise man's fighting a tank. This is one of the greatest enemies in all of video gaming, False. Look at this beauty. Infested tank. Oh, Tibby did bring it up. Never mind. This time it wasn't False. False normally brings it up. I never bring it up. Point being, I don't bring it up. I don't dwell on it like that. You don't bring it up because you in the wrong? Nope. I'm not in the wrong. Do you disagree that if someone is making your chat unenjoyable to be in, you can time them out of your own volition, False? Do you disagree with that statement? Unenjoyable. You're pissing me off, man. Talked about this. When have I ever? That was the time. The one time. That was it. Is that not the end? I thought. Oh, do I have to go higher? Oh, I do. I thought the elevator was the end for some reason. Uh-oh. Everyone else enjoyed it? I didn't. Ow, 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 ow. Fire, fire, PS2 fire. You're salty, I was right. I was right. I exercised my right as a streamer. You ever hear the term vibe ban, False? You got vibe banned. It happened. Packets. Imagine I start blaming packet loss on while doing DMC2 S ranks. See, False. This again is where I'm not in the wrong. Literally no one disagrees that DMC2 is a poorly put together game that like hardly even works half the time. Because it's just, that's what it is. The game is notorious for it, in fact. The game was really made in the span of like 4 months. This game had no time in the oven. It wasn't literally made in the span of 4 months, but when the second team was brought in to actually fix the game up, that team only had 4 months. And at the time that team came in, the only animation that Dante had was the stinger animation. So the game was realistically made in like 4 months, but not literally made in 4 months. When you choose to play it, I didn't. This is chat's choice. Chat voted to be here again. This is, chat wanted this. You don't understand, False. They chose this. I didn't want to do DMC2 again yet. I was not ready to do DMC2 again. It's like saying I didn't choose Mass Effect. It's a little different, but kind of. I could have not put it on the board, but like it has to get done at some point. So if chat was down, it now was the time. Unfortunately for me, chat was down. Doesn't have to, it has to. I'm on a journey. To become the greatest Devil May Cry player you'll ever see. Clearly it's going well, as you can see. I'm displaying ludicrous amounts of skill right now. Offense heart for Chopper? Oh yeah, I probably should. Because I'm not getting any use out of Chrono Heart here. This isn't a real run, but that is good to keep in mind. I'm just closing this one out to see what items used looks like if I pop a large heart at the beginning for the wolves. Otherwise, I would have reset this a couple times already. Like, the rank is not going to be good here. Serves as a practice run, too. He is in hell? No. We're just on Earth. I mean, I'm in hell, but Dante is not. Wah! Maybe Earth was hell all along. Well, that's a whole thing to get into. It's an interesting thing to get into that no one seems to know because, it's a whole thing for me to get into. TLDR, in the Bible, specifically in the book of Revelations, hell at one point is described as literally just being Earth. Like Earth, like not figuratively, but literally speaking. Items used drops to A if you use a single large, so I can use it. I just then have to play really well with everything else. I should have looked at that more. Average Revelations passage. Yeah, as Revelations describes the rapture, and you can imagine why they don't teach this in church, like in a Catholic or Orthodox, or really any church for that matter, but especially Catholic and Orthodox. You can imagine why they don't commonly teach this bit. But as Revelations describes the rapture, when you die, like everyone who dies does actively just rest for like a very long time. But then when the rapture happens, everyone will be brought back and kind of like sorted through. Think like when I read it, because it does say like everyone will be sorted. I do kind of picture it, admittedly, as Otherworld from Dragon Ball, how like when you go to Otherworld, everyone gets in that long ass line to go up to King Yema and get like sorted out from there. I imagine that, but I'm getting on a tangent. Everyone will get sorted, and essentially like it'll kind of be up to you whether you want to actually go to heaven and kind of like pursue something more in the afterlife, or stay in hell, which is, again, literally speaking in this story and in this passage at least, just stay on earth if you want. You can imagine why church doesn't teach this. Not as scary. But even then, like, the church and Revelations have a sordid history where the Catholic and Orthodox churches at one point tried to decanonize Revelations and remove it from the Bible. There's a whole lot more to even get into with that. There we go. Now I just gotta not screw this up. Getting the claw grip out. This is a heinous claw grip. I legitimately have 4 fingers on the controller right now. Oh, I don't have to anymore. Okay, we're good. I can calm down a bit. Anyway, there's your religion talk for the stream. You know, I gotta bring up like mythology or religion at least once a week minimum. That's my taboo on stream. Absolutely. Actually, I bring up politics like once a week too, don't I? We talk about how the Christian churches just suck. Hey man, it kind of happens like when you grow up in the church and then you like take the time to actually study what's written in the Bible, like in an academic setting, you realize just how poorly the church teaches stuff and like what they intentionally leave out, and you come to realize just how much like there are so many different types of Christianity, but legitimately like there's the Christian faith as it's written and there's the Christian faith as it's taught in church, and they are 2 entirely different things. They are nothing alike. It's ridiculous how different they actually are. Apparently size doesn't matter for star uses. I mean, of course size doesn't matter, but good to know. Uh-oh. Ah, I lost the combo. That's gonna come back to bite me in the ass. Huh? I don't understand how their hitboxes work when they're stunned. Like, sometimes they have their hitbox still active, sometimes they don't. I don't get it. Like, it does disable their hitbox, but the frame timing on it is so strange, I don't understand it. It's how you use the star, exactly. You can use up to 4? I was under the impression it was up to 2. Are you sure for A rank? You can use 4 stars and still get an A rank. That sounds not right. Can you, I would assume 4 stars could be a B rank. Do you mean on, specifically on items used, right? That's what we're talking about here? Up to 4 is crazy. That doesn't sound right. Like, it, maybe it is. I mean, it's Devil May Cry 2, but that sounds insane if that's true. And if that is true, I'm gonna go farm orbs real quick so that I can play this mission with 4 large devil stars. Because of course I am. This mission has stuff that just sucks. Like this wolf fight at the beginning. This part sucks more than any of the other parts, but there's more in this mission that just is... Ugh. Oh, hold on. We've got a full breakdown. Give me a second. Let me kill this dog. It's crazy how much more difficult ranks got in the jump from normal to hard mode. Like, I'm still just kind of baffled. Because normal mode S ranks on DMC2 already were pretty tough. Like, there were a lot that I spent multiple hours on normal mode. And I understand the game pretty well. Like, I would say I've got to be top 1% for how much I understand about DMC2, right? I have to be. There's no one else who has played DMC2 enough to actually know the intricacies like this. No one is insane enough. I mean, some people are, but very few. Right? I have to be in a pretty exclusive club at this point when it comes to DMC2 knowledge. And this game kicks my ass when I'm trying to get ranks. Ow. Ow. I'm assuming that's supposed to say, aren't you 100% of DMC2 players? Probably. At least like 95. Hold on, where was it? Vital Star counts as 3. Devil Star counts as 1. 4 points is A rank. Let's test it. Let's do it. Is it mission 16 that I want for farming, I think? Doesn't look right. Oh, this, okay, mission 16 is the worst in the game. I had it wrong earlier. DMC2 Dante, mission 16. Mission 15 is what I want. That's the one that I thought it was the second to last mission. I forgot that there's a whole Arius fight level at the end too. 15 is the worst Dante mission. Oh, hello, Aniket. I opened up Tumblr. Good, you're off to a bad start. Hold on. Pretty interesting. I'm sure it was thrilling. Give me the big one. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Give me a big sword. Why did my target just flop to him? Large devil stars are like 5k a piece, I think. At least 17 has funny dialogue. Yeah, I was mistaken earlier. 16 is the worst Dante mission. Seventeen's not that bad. The Arius fights aren't terrible. Oops. Yeah, that sucks. He stays suspended so the air combo doesn't work. You can't make this shit up. Chrono Heart actively hurts your combos. Uh-oh. Give me orbs. Give me orbs. Oh, come on. The range on this thing. Please go down. Oh, I just heard more stuff spawn. Never mind. I'm already screwed. Scratch that. More orbs for me, I guess. How much pizza do they normally order? You want to learn about parallel plate capacitor? Fuck no. If I had government money, I'd have pizza for days. Man, if I was able to just use all of my tax money from every season to order pizza, I would be eating so much pizza. I would get so fat. Ow. Actually, speaking of fat, you guys want to know what I did lately? I got a I didn't realize this before, but you can buy like entire bottles of Buffalo Wild Wings wing sauces. So I may or may not be in possession currently of an entire bottle of the Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan garlic sauce. And I may or may not have been putting that on my chicken lately. And it may or may not be very delicious. Because, I mean, you go to B-dubs for the sauce, right? Like, that's their thing. So I didn't realize that you could just buy it. But now that I know, I feel like I can't live without it. Especially because B-dubs is so, like, expensive. Like, just getting wings at Buffalo Wild Wings is so expensive. Like, they make bank off of their wings. I'm shocked that I can just buy the sauce to have at home. But I'm not complaining. Not at all. Son of a bitch. Want the blazing challenge sauce? I don't. I don't want a whole bottle of that. Not at all. Man, I got enough for one Devil Star. That's unfortunate. What was I gonna say? Mission 9 is good for farming orbs. Which one is 9? Two might even just be all I need, to be honest. Let's see. Oh, I quit. I'm not doing this. I'll work with what I got. I'm not grinding orbs. It's miserable. I don't wanna. The one when you escape from the oil rig. Where are all the orbs coming from? Are they just like around? Oh, there's an infinite spawn segment during that level, isn't there? Correct me if I'm wrong. Can we change targets? Thank you. $500K in 7 minutes? No, glitches are crazy. Glitching is too far. Even for DMC2. Look, I'm an exploiter. I'm not a cheater, okay? Mama didn't raise a bitch. I'll gladly go and farm orbs on a normal difficulty mission. But I will not glitch it for $500K in a couple minutes. It's more of an exploit. That sounds like it's cheating. Also, it says glitch. What are you talking about? As much as I am suffering from DMC2 exposure, I would never stoop so low as to cheat. Fucker! I'm going to hope that I'm fine for the time being. You son of a bitch. Okay, no, that was crazy. That was truly something to get clipped like that. What a bitch. This time. This time for sure. I should have vendetta for dogs. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. Oh, and hold on. Pop a Devil Star. I'm at max DT bar, right? I think this is as high as it goes. You son of a bitch. Oh, neither of them have active hitboxes. All right, I'm just gonna. You get to an S combo by dodging the infinite spawning bats, and they drop more orbs because of the combo. That's not a glitch. That's an insane strategy. Like, what the fuck? But it's not a glitch. You know, say what you will. The guy's a clickbaiter and a half, but at least he's not a cheater, right? Oh, again. Oh boy. Okay. Thank God. I'll take it. If you tried to hold still, yeah, the dogs, the way that they bounce is just completely random. I'm pretty sure the only reason that the guy is standing still is just because he's run it so many times that he's just like, yeah, at some point I'll get a run where they just die out on their own pretty much. Oh, for fuck's sake. These birds are the worst. Like, the actual worst. Less effort required. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just doing it because he's sick of resets. I need to actually quit out for the Devil Star. Unfortunately, I do not have unlimited resources here. Much as I wish I did. You know, maybe a little bat farming is in order. I'm not entirely against it. Uh-oh, I lost. Ah! All right. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need the hearts for this level. But all I'm saying is that with the amount of levels that I do need devil hearts for, which is a decent bit, especially for Dante, because like Bulwark exists, right? I might. Oh my god, they're so sketchy. Because I'm using Devil Hearts, I do have to play better. Which kind of sucks. Using a Devil Heart will make an encounter a lot easier to just cheese through. But then you do just have to play the whole mission better. Use the flame heat to stagger bosses, so it could work for the dogs. Maybe. I think. I probably want offense heart, like after dogs. Or no, after this. After this. Chrono heart, if I do decide to pop DT in a bad spot, would still be helpful here. Fucker. What? How many birds? What are we doing? What are we doing here? There we go. What? My combo! Bastard! For the more damage while freezing time. Oh, but the stun. You're right, it doesn't overwrite, what's it? Chrono. There we go, offense. From this point on, I'll want it. For tanks, and for Chopper. With their comically large health bars. I unfortunately used all my DT, so. No DT run through here. Oh, that's a weird place to start. God damn this camera change. I'll learn eventually. It begins. I need to know what happened to these enemies. How did we get this? Oh, one of them can kind of see me. There we go. I was like, are we not gonna get hits again? Is this gonna happen again? It was super weird when it happened before. If it happened twice, I would have started losing it. What's funny is that this is faster too, to spam them with rockets. It's better than the melee damage. I have a Discord ping, but luckily I can check right now. Why am I building style? What? Style happens sometimes with the launcher. Great. I'm doing this to try to offset it. Otherwise, rocket launcher is faster than melee for them. It's just getting a D rank there was not planned. Could potentially be a disaster. What did they have in mind? I think at the very least that they were probably supposed to move. Call me crazy. I think they probably were intended to move. Maybe have a way to actually get you off of them. They probably weren't meant to be able to shoot through each other. The general consensus with Infested Tank is that it's an enemy that they just didn't have time to finish. Because there's no way, right? There's no way that they were actually intended to function like that. Would dodge, but I'm too close to the wall. I know better. I've learned from experience. We might be too slow on this run, which I'm a little worried about. Style just happened. Fuck me. Again? That's bad. I guess I should probably not dodge spam to go faster through here. Clearly it has the potential to hurt me more than it helps. Oh my god, the amount of little mini cutscenes. Huh. 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 Come on. You got this, Dante. Ooh, my stomach growling. I'm hungry. Why am I off the building? Fuck. See, I was trying to actually... That's really bad. Don't worry, boys. We got this. That's a really bad idea. Just for safety reasons, let's not do that. What's better DPS, the pistols or the SMGs? Ooh. I think it's the SMGs, right? Pistols have higher stun, but SMGs have higher damage, I think. It's a small difference, but when the health bar looks like this, it would help to actually know. SMGs for damage, pistols for juggling. I thought so. Had to be sure. Whoa. Oh, what? I've never had it hit me like that. Fuck my life, man. There we go. Pistols do more if you mash fast enough, apparently. I mean, I'm a bit of a button masher. I played enough Mario Party in my day. Oh, for fuck. This is such a bad run. He just lives for so long that these stupid things happen. What is this health bar? Rip Dante. Yeah, D on damage, everything else was fine. If I could do that and not get hit at all, but just get hit less, then we would be good. Like, if I could get an A on damage, A on items used, we would be perfectly fine. I guess ideally, then, I would want... How was that S for style? The style average system makes no fucking sense in this game. The amount of D rank, like, baffling that that was an S for style, but I don't know. I have accepted at this point that I have no clue how the style average system works. Must have been the style from the tanks. There's no way that I got that much to offset it, right? Like, I mean, yeah, the tank combos were kind of intended to do that, but there's no way that they got that much style. I dropped like 4 D ranks at least during that mission. Forgot about one of my fingers. Oh, for fuck. Twice. It actually is insane that that was an S for style. I didn't think about it when I first saw the results screen. I was too distracted by my optimism of like, oh, this is actually like a good strat. Because it was starting to feel like it took so long. I think I said it out loud, didn't I? I think I said that there might be a time problem there. But time was fine. I was so distracted by that. No, you fuck. Oh! These dogs. I think I should just not hit them. Like at all. I think genuinely I will be better off not hitting them whatsoever. I think having longer S rank also affects it. Really? I had understood it was just, I mean, it can pull it up. I know that it can pull up from building more style points while having an S rank. Like you can earn additional points past S to pull up the average. But just like passively, like, you know, time spent having an S also increases it. Or are you just talking about like you can pull the average up above S technically by just getting more style while you already have an S rank? Yeah, I should absolutely just shoot them. 100% I should just shoot them. Don't do anything else. Maybe you could get an S rank on the tanks, drop it, get another S rank, so on. It's better to hold an S rank longer, especially for like the tanks, because it can add more points beyond S. Like numerically speaking, an S rank would be a 6 in the back end, right? Like you can pull it up to like a 7, an 8, maybe even a 9. And because it's a system that averages out, it's better to hold one combo and get it up really high. Which is not how I had understood it going into the S rank journey. But with enough messing around with it, and especially just enough time like running the math in my head over and over every time that I considered it, it is better to hold one continuous combo than to go for reset most of the time. There are exceptions, but they're not frequent. Fucking bitch. Okay, these birds, I need to single out either the goats or the birds if I can. There has to be a way. There has to be a better way than what I'm doing. But like, say that I did get something up to like a 9, whereas like dropping a D would be like a 2 because there is a hidden E rank in the system. For getting some style, but not enough to even start like a D rank. So you can get combos that like start and drop and the game never even notifies you that they started and dropped. I just got clipped. Son of a bitch. Because, of course, it's DMC2. So in the event that I do, like, drop a couple D ranks, like I get a couple combos that are down to a 2, having one combo that's like a 9 will offset that more than having 2 combos that are like a 6 in terms of how averaging works out, right? And again, it's not a lot of difference. But with the way that DMC2 functions, just getting every little optimization can be good. Let me fact check myself on that math, because now I feel like I might have said it and I might sound stupid. I might have said it wrong. I mean, it would be like 13, so it would be like 4.3 versus, if I'm saying 2 Ds and 1 S that goes all the way up to like a 9, right? So 2 2s and a 9 versus 2 2s and 2 6s would be, yeah, 4.3 if I held 1 continuous combo. But then for 16, 4. Yeah, 4.3 versus 4. That is how the math works out on that. Longer combo works out a little better, not a lot better, but a little better. And that little bit could be the difference. You never know. James, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Math talk is thrilling. I know it is. So unless my mental math is bad, which historically it's not that bad. It can be, but it's I'm fairly consistent with mental math. Which is not natural math skill by any means. It's the amount of time I spent doing systems design. Are you fucking me? Okay, so now it turns out that that is the worst encounter in the level. Now that I've just started shooting the dogs and not worrying about styling on them, that goat and bird encounter has become the worst one. For sure. Just a crapshoot and a half. I hate it. God damn it. Just melt through the doggos. Do it quick. God damn it. How do I want to approach this? Because I feel like even when I try to split them up, they're all just aggressive enough that they catch up to each other anyway. It doesn't feel like it really makes a difference. Oh, did I say damn it? Hold on. I'm cool like a cucumber. So cool. Silver, thank you for the 3 months. Hello. Welcome to hell. We're back. Why are we back? I did at least get 2 S ranks already today. Progress has been made. I wish I could pull up the rank sheet at the end of every stream on DMC2. I normally do when I'm doing these streams. But since DMC2 has that awful little thing where you can only ever see the rank sheet when you kill the final boss, I just can't pull it up. As much as I love to pull up the rank sheet constantly for like motivation, pulling up the rank sheet is like an 8-minute process in DMC2. It takes like an active amount of time to get the rank sheet to appear because of that. Oh my god. I tried to jump out of the way. Does jump get iframes in 2? I think it does, right? Does it not? Did I just... Was the timing off or what? I think jumps get iframes in this game. Maybe they don't. I don't know. Fucking. Worth it. Will I make a shirt with the S ranks of every DMC game? That would go so hard. But legally, I would not be allowed to. I could just make my own shit. Oh, God damn it. 2, Cole. Oh, my. I could just make my own thing for it, maybe. Wear it to parties to get the ladies. I could make a shirt that says something like, I got every S rank in Devil May Cry 2. And make some like meme out of it. I don't know how to, let me sit on this idea for a few days. I'll come up with something. Oh, it could be like, I got every S rank in Devil May Cry 2. This one doesn't count. This one doesn't count because A, it's a minor swear, and B, I'm brainstorming. It could say like, I got every S rank in Devil May Cry 2 and all I got, or you know the shirts that say like, I did so-and-so and all I got was this crappy shirt? I could do one of those. That would be a funny shirt. Or maybe like a hat? No, it would be too much text for a hat. It's so cringe. It's perfect. You see the vision? Like, it could be a really funny, like, intentionally crappy t-shirt to make a meme out of, like, DMC2. And then it's one of those shirts that, like, if you know, it's a funny shirt. Like, if someone knows that Devil May Cry 2 is Devil May Cry 2, it's actually a funny shirt. Right? I think it's not the worst idea. I've had merch ideas before that have not been terrible, that have just never come to be because I'm not really big on making merch. Don't know if you've noticed. I don't necessarily have any. We've had ideas in the past. There was almost a line of AC Rebel merch to celebrate the end of the Armored Core review series. A low quality picture of Dante. I don't know what we could slap on there, but something. Way back, I don't know if anyone in chat will even know this. There was almost a line of Kevin merch when we finished Red Dead 2. Because, like, the last thing I want is to have, like, some crappy... It doesn't count. It's not even really a swear. Like, did I get in trouble for saying it in grade school? Sure. Is it really a swear word? No. I think we can all agree, right? We're all adults here. Sorry, what? Oh yeah, the last thing that I want is like crappy shirts or hats or whatever that just like have my name on it or something, right? Like that sucks. It's gotta be something. See, I was even gonna run it out until I got hit for like the 4th time. Do people count that? I got in trouble for saying it in school when I was a kid. But I've said before, one of my teachers got pissed at me. Another swear that's not really, oh my, I mean, come on. For saying prick when I was a senior in high school, when I was 18. I had a teacher get mad at me for saying prick when I was in class. And I was just like, what? Make a shirt that says the Chole lock will never happen. The Chole lock will happen someday. Probably. There we go. Oh. I can't approve it. I can, hold on. It's funny. Oh, thank God my phone let me. Sometimes it doesn't refresh chat properly if I don't actually have chat open at the time. There. The teacher was actually pretty chill. That one time when he got upset over me saying prick, I was like, what? This game sucks. Like a lot. I never knew that it meant penis. It's basically like saying, yeah, that's what he said, was that it's basically just a substitute for dick. And I'm like, okay. Well, I didn't call him a dick. Actually, I might have said exactly that. I said, we've had plenty of high school Chole stories. That legitimately sounds like something I would have said at that point in my life. That sounds like a response I would have had. Just, I would not be shocked at all. I would have to ask someone else who was there what I said in response. But it very easily could have been that, or something equally as stupid. This was actually the same teacher that the Chole nickname came from. So especially like in this class, I was known to say stupid things. Oh my God. I couldn't even burn him with the DT. Chole was born. It was that same math class. That was my math survey class, my senior year. That I've mentioned before. My senior year of high school, I took a class called Math Survey instead of taking like pre-calc or anything like that. And it was a college credit class that it was legitimately just like a review course of Algebra 1 and 2 and geometry. So like throughout the whole school year, we just pretty much reviewed Algebra 1, 2, and geometry. Because it was one of those things where like I had already been accepted to college. I got accepted to college the week before my senior year of high school started. which was a snowball for a lot of stupid shit that I did my senior year of high school. But it was because, you know, I got into school before my senior year, so it was like, oh, okay, as long as I graduate, like, I'm in. Like, I can't ruin this. I can't get unaccepted. There was no clause. It was like, you're in as long as you get your high school diploma. So, I didn't need pre-calc for my degree. I didn't need, like, calc or anything either. So I took the... It legitimately... I also should mention that this was at least intended for, like, learning disabilities class. And I took it. Because all I needed was a math credit. Didn't matter what it was. If I got a math credit, I would graduate. So I took the easiest possible thing I could take senior year. It also, I didn't need to have a good GPA that year. I didn't need good grades as long as I didn't fail anything. So I think I got like a C- in the special education math class. Tells you how good I am at math. I'm actually way better at math now. I naturally, like, throughout school, I was terrible at math. I was not good at math until I took, like, statistics and systems design in college. That was when I started to figure out how math works. Oh my god. Can you come down and, like, swoop at me at least? Don't sit back there and spam missiles. There we go. It's funny, I remember this being the exact encounter that I struggled with when we played on normal. There should be more blood goats, right? Still yet to come. Yeah. Beautiful. Hey, if this other guy's just gonna hang out. A language that describes relations. Well, most math just doesn't make sense to me. Even still, like, if you put an algebra equation in front of me, I'm not gonna figure it out. Like, put, you know, 9th grade math in front of me, and I'm not gonna know. Like, completely genuinely, I won't. Statistics makes sense. Everyone is like, oh my god, statistics is the worst. That was like the easiest math class I've taken since 4th grade. No bullshit. You know why? Because it's just, it's actual, like, it's not theoretical math. It's not bullshit math. It makes so much sense. You want to know your Chole lore? You want to know some lesser discussed Chole lore? Get this. In college, I took statistics. You know what I got in the course overall? Like, full course? 100%. I'm not lying. I got 100% in statistics in college. Entire course. Because it made sense. You know what I got in, like, geometry? Like a 61%. You know what I got in, like, algebra 2? Like a 62%. But statistics, I got 100. Because it actually makes sense. It's not bullshit math. Like algebra and geometry and whatever else. None of that stuff made sense to me at all. Forgot all math ever since I stopped taking math class. It's just like, I don't understand what the hell I was taking that math for. Like, why is algebra considered like a form of math that every student needs to take? Why is that considered like a general thing that just, oh yeah, everyone needs to understand algebra? Why? For what reason do I need to understand algebra? I'm not hitting it. Oh no. It's gonna be in a bad spot again. Oh no. Pray. That's all we can do here. Somehow these are not hitting me. I don't know how long my luck is gonna hold out with that. There it is. Bingo. The cursive writing of math. I used to write in cursive. I think it's why I have good handwriting. That's some Chole lore, is that I have very good handwriting. Often mistaken with a girl's handwriting, in fact. Because it's clean, elegant. They teach everyone cursive and not normal handwriting. Print, it's called print. And everyone's handwriting sucks. I have a doctor's handwriting. I actually unironically have great handwriting. And I think it's because I wrote in cursive for years. Once I went back to print, it was so easy. Like, I could do it so fast. And I just got so used to, like, clean, flowy shapes that my print handwriting looks great. This is one of the greatest enemies in gaming history. I don't know if I've said it yet today, but I really need to emphasize, you guys. Like, this is genuinely peak. Here we go. This could be the run. I think I might have a B in damage. I'm on the... We're teetering on damage at this point. Like, it's kind of sketchy. But I think with a boss as easy as Infested Chopper, like, even if I take a hit or two, it's probably worth just playing it out and seeing. Because, you know, we get unexpected S ranks all the time, where it doesn't feel like it's the run, but then it randomly ends up being the run. You never know. I mean, like, I have a pretty good gut for it, but sometimes the gut isn't right. Okay, hold on. Here, we don't want to dodge roll. Until we're away from the chopper again, we don't want to. I need to remember that. I don't want to do it here either. Oh my god, Dante. Thank you. My boy cleared the wall. It's okay. Greatest devil hunter ever. Almost got stopped by a wall. Uh-oh. This bit is always tricky. There we go. Peak of combat steals from DMC2? You wish. Okay, I do have offense hard equipped. I had to be sure. I'm hitting you in the weak spot. You'd think I would get more damage for it. I'm so locked in for this infested chopper fight, you have no idea. Oh my god, did it just almost flip around and boost again? Did I see that right? It looked like that, right? I'm not the only one who thought that's what was happening. Do they do that if they, like, miss you by a good bit? Will they whip around and boost again? They always hit the building first, so I don't know. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. Almost did. I've never seen that. That's actually new. New infested chopper mechanic, never before seen. I'm just shocked infested chopper has mechanics. Ayo! Am I right, gamers? I got an A rank, which is more than I usually get on infested chopper. That could have been the run. It felt long, but they've all felt long and been fine. Damage, I'm worried. Damage was a B. I was right. Should have gone with my gut. Should have known. Health bar shaking is annoying. I kind of like the shaky health bar, I'm not gonna lie. Like, sometimes you do just want to see it more clearly, but at the same time, it's kind of satisfying to sit there and just melt it. Solid snake voice. Damn! Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. I don't know why I did that. Was that both of them? That was. This has got to be the run. Has to be. Feel it in my nads. Not in my gut. You know it's the run when you feel it in your nads. It's fine. Could still be the run. That doesn't mean that it's not the run. That might. Alright. I got one more reset in me, but this mission is really long, so I don't quite have time to spare. I forgot to pop the... and swap my sword, I think. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Burn through it. Burn through it. Wouldn't mind a Street Fighter 6 stream. The new update's really good. And I don't know if the patch came with the Akuma update or not. I'm not really in the know on that. But the jukebox feature got added, and I can tell you, when I fight against a Guile now, Street Fighter 2 Guile theme is playing. And that alone makes the game so much better than it was before. Just that one addition. Every game needs a jukebox, man. Seriously. Imagine Devil May Cry jukebox. Imagine. New Devil May Cry game where you can set the tracks for like each level. Like the ambient and the combat tracks for each level, and you could do your own custom mix. God damn. Street Fighter 2. I also have Cammy's Street Fighter 2 theme for when I fight her or play as her. I have Akuma's theme from Street Fighter 2 Turbo playing. Although I have that one on shuffle with his new Street Fighter 6 theme, because his Street Fighter 6 theme is very, very good. It's honestly one of the best songs in Street Fighter 6. Because generally, I'm not the biggest fan of Street Fighter 6's soundtrack. It's like, it's okay, but it's never great. It's not on the level of most Street Fighter music. Oh, that's it. Really don't have time for another run. You know what we could do? Here, let me just go and show it. I know how I could fill like 4 minutes of time. Check this out. The stream isn't over yet. The content's not over. Street Fighter 6 OST is unbelievably meh. Yeah, let me just boot it real quick and show you. Tekken 8 soundtrack is one of my favorite Tekken soundtracks. Even though I've replaced so many of the stage tracks with older games, it's still like, when Tekken 8's soundtrack does hit, it's really good. The theme for the asteroid stage is really good, which is a shame because like I have Heat Haze on it. But that theme is awesome. I don't remember exactly where it is. I think you go here. Yeah. And then not here. Where is it? Here. Okay. Here we go. This is how it's working, right? So like... Oh, hold on. First off, my one downside with the jukebox in Street Fighter is that you have to grind for it, because you have to purchase it with drive tickets or the purchasable currency. I happened to have the tickets on hand this morning to be able to buy Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And I also want Ultra Street Fighter 2. And I want the Third Strike soundtracks as well. Those are like the first 4 that I need to really get my mix going. But with the couple that I did get. They are free. You just have to play the game to get drive tickets, but it just means that you have to grind a little bit, which, like, you know, I was going to play the game for Akuma anyway. One of the other ones that I did is, like, I have T-Hawk's theme from 2 Turbo. Where is he? For Lily. Right? Right? Listen to that. That's good fighting game music. That's classic. Because she trained with Thunderhawk, canonically. So it felt right. Since he's not in the game and he has a great theme, she can have it. I'll come back when Super Street Fighter 6. They're kind of past all the Super and the Turbo and all that nowadays. Oh yeah, JP. I have Bison's tracks from Street Fighter 2 on JP. They play kind of quietly in the previews here, unfortunately. Where's the real good ones? Oh yeah, Cammy. I got Cammy's Street Fighter 2 in here. She's in 2 Turbo. That's good shit. That's good shit, if you ask me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here's the big one, right? Here's the big one. Guile. So much better. So much better. 'Cause you know what Guile's theme was in this game? Where is it? I compared them this morning when I was doing the jukebox stuff. Where's Guile? Here. Get this. Get this. This isn't Guile. This isn't Guile. It's just not. This is Guile. I really want Third Strike for Ken's track from that game. Here, Akuma's new theme, if you haven't heard it, is actually really good. Oh, it takes a second to pick up. See, now I'm going slightly over time anyway. Look what I did. It's okay, we're not at the good part yet. Menu sounds are fine. Akuma's new theme is actually pretty good. But then, like, you got Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I have these set to shuffle. It'll just play either one. Akuma was everywhere this morning when I played for a bit, by the way. Literally, like, I played ranked this morning, and I think I fought one Ryu. And other than that, it was all Akuma mirrors, because of course I was playing Akuma. It's one of those where, like, the new one is really good, but that old Street Fighter 2 sound is just... Oh, hold on. I'm going slightly further over time for this. You know what else they added in this? Check this shit out, right? You aren't ready for this. Oh, actually, the whole battle hub, you kind of aren't ready for the Akuma update battle hub if you haven't seen already. They got a giant Akuma boss in the middle where you can charge up Hadoukens just by playing in the battle hub and then fire them off at him. Check this out. Yeah, this is one. They got Street Fighter 2 machines in here. They did this. They've just dropped some Street Fighter 2 machines into the battle hub. What is your OC? He's meant to look stupid. I just have to show this real quick because it's pretty sweet. But like, they legit just have playable Street Fighter 2 sitting in the battle hub And you can, my buddy and I are gonna get on this to fuck around with Akuma at some point in the next few days. And we're also now going to play Street Fighter 2 because they just have it in here. Right? This is sweet. It's got the slowdown and everything. Oh my God. Awesome. I know I'm over time. I just had to show this. That they just have functional Street Fighter 2 in the Battle Hub now. Because, I mean, it's awesome. I had to show that. Just as it came to mind. Oh, and since I've got this now, let me just help them out. Since I played a little bit, Hadouken the giant Akuma before I dip. Has Virtua Fighter? I've seen that Yakuza has Virtua Fighter in the arcades. I've seen that before. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing, what are we doing? Armored Core, Ace Combat, Metal Gear, Ultra Kill P ranks in a similar vein to this. You didn't hear that. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Fixed. We've been doing a lot. Come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed, feel free to go ahead and leave a like on stream. Algorithm stuff. You know how it is. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage with the community, they're in the description. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever you're looking for. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you all back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.